Hey babies, it's Melleefresh with a special club edit just for you.
Scream my name, play your game, wanna do me, wanna scream me. moon is where you find me. It's not fair, blinded brightly. The signs that you remind me, holding on to the hands of time, stuck in paradise when I'm with you. Too outgrown to feel my heartbeat, cologne over my body. What do I do? I'm falling for you, cologne over my body. Too outgrown to feel my heartbeat. What do I do? I'm falling for you. My own, my own, my own, my own,
You know, God made me funky. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. You know, I'm taking it back to the mother lode. The mothership. Well, alright. You know, it's time to get up for the downstroke. Ain't no joke. We going back like that, you know what I'm saying? Afros, picks, afro puffs, you know, rough and stuff. You know, cause God made me funky. Straight to the bone. Oh yeah, you know. Swinging a beat like this makes me wanna go back, you know. Back in the 70s, you know. Something like my man James Brown would say. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, you know, God made me funky. And I'm just glad he made me that way. Cause you gotta get ready. Don't let that bus pass you by. You know what I'm saying? Soul brothers, soul sisters. Putting your fists in the air, saying yeah. Something on a real old school tip. Oh yeah. You know, all I can say is that God made me funky. And I'm glad he blessed me that way. Yeah. Now that's what I'm screaming. You know, we gotta get together. Clean up them neighborhoods. Make it better. Make it all good. And it starts within. You know it's time to put up or shut up. You know, gotta make a change somehow, some way. As my man Visual would say. Oh yeah. You know that God made me funky. And I'm glad he blessed me that way. Yeah. Get up for the downstroke. And once again, alright, you squares. Yeah. You know, God made me funky. And I'm glad he made me that way. Yeah. Must I say it again? Hell yeah. God made me funky, and I'm glad he blessed me that way. Cause I'm one funky brother. Now when I'm talking about the funk, I'm not talking about a smell, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a groove. It's a groove that most brothers can't achieve. You know what I'm saying? You got to be funky to get some of this, you know what I'm saying? To understand a groove like this, you got to be funky. And if you ain't funky, don't worry about it. Cause you can't understand my groove. My groove is so complex, you know. Comes from a way back, you know. Like I said, George Clinton, James Brown. Yeah. You know, when funk is all we had, you know what I'm saying? You know God made me funky, and I'm glad he blessed me that way.
I'm feeling it. Pull me even closer. I levitate, so give me it. I need you under the flashing lights. Stay with me through the night. I need you. Feelings are running wild. I need you. Nothing with every touch. Falling into your love. I need you. Giving into the rush. I need you under the flashing lights. Stay with me through the night. I need you. Feelings are running wild. I need you. Nothing with every touch. Falling into your love. I need you. Giving into the rush. I need you. Amnesia. Amnesia.
chance to try. How can I be sorry if I don't know the crime? I should be mad cause you never told me why. Still, I can't seem to say goodbye. Ooh, yeah. When I try to fall back, I fall back to you. Yeah. When I talk to my friends, I talk about you. Yeah. When the Hennessy's all I see is you, it's you, it's you. Ooh, yeah. No, I haven't moved on, but trust me, I tried. Yeah. If I give you a call, don't hang up the line. Yeah. When the Hennessy's all I see is you, it's you, it's you.
I'm good at overthinking, but I haven't even got this far. All I know is I'm honest. In the backseat of your Corvette car, you got me at my baddest, and you got me by your fingertip. Should be fed up with your bullshit, but everything about you know I can't resist. How could you ever leave me without a chance to try? How can I be sorry if I don't know the crime? I should be mad that you never told me why. Still I can't seem to say goodbye. Ooh, yeah. When I try to fall back, I fall back to you. Yeah. When I talk to my friends, I talk about you. Yeah. When the jealousy's strong, all I see is you, is you, is you. I do. Ooh, yeah. No, I haven't moved on, but trust me, I tried. Yeah. If I give you a call, don't hang up the line. Yeah. When the jealousy's strong, all I see is you, is you, is you. I do. Is you, oh, you. Is you, I do. I see your face in every stranger, everywhere I go. I hear your voice in conversations, every word you spoke. Nearly got you on my phone about 1,000 times. Yeah, I know I shouldn't say goodbye.
say goodbye. Ooh, yeah. When I try to fall back, I fall back to you. Yeah. When I talk to my friends, I talk about you. Yeah. When the Hennessy's strong, all I see is you, is you, is you. I do. Ooh, yeah. No, I haven't moved on, but trust me, I'll try. Yeah. If I give you a call, don't hang up the line. Yeah. When the Hennessy's strong, all I see is you, is you, is you. I do.
You're
mean? Way back when I never saw this scene. I was out here chasing a dream, that's why I've been a G since 003. You know what I mean? Way back when I never saw this scene. I was out here chasing a dream, that's why I've been a G since 003. Let me get that. I was out here chasing a dream, that's why I've been a G since 003. Let me get that.
tuning in, babies.